the dreaded low disk space warning. We've all been there, right? You're trying to install a new app, maybe a big game, and bam, your C drive is full. It's got to be one of the most annoying things in Windows. But what happens when you try to fix it, and the fix itself seems broken? Let's get into it. So you do the smart thing. You go into disk management. You see you've got a nice chunk of unallocated space just sitting there, waiting to be used. But when you right-click your C drive, the extend volume option is grayed out. It's just unclickable. Why? Why can't you just use that empty space?
And hey, if you're pulling your hair out over this, you are definitely not alone. This quote from a Reddit user just says it all, doesn't it? It's completely maddening. The space is right there. Windows can see it. So why won't it let you use it?
All right, let's solve this mystery. What is actually going on under the hood? Well, the reason Windows is telling you no all comes down to a very, very strict rule about how it thinks disk partitions need to be organized. Take a look at this. This is a super common disk layout, and it shows you the culprit. See that? Your C drive isn't actually touching the unallocated space. There's another partition, often a small but really important recovery partition, sandwiched right in between. It's basically acting like a wall, completely blocking your C drive from getting to all that glorious empty space. And this right here is the heart of the problem. It's all about something called contiguous space. You see, for the built-in Windows tool to work, the empty space has to be directly next to the C drive. And not just anywhere next to it, it has to be on the right-hand side. If there's literally anything in between, even a tiny 1 megabyte partition, that extend volume option just turns off. So is there a way to fix this with just the tools Windows gives you? Well, yes, but it comes with a massive flashing red light warning. Let's call this the brute force method. The official Windows workaround is pretty aggressive. You have to completely delete the partition that's in the way. So let's say you have a D drive sitting between C and the empty space. You'd have to back up everything on that D drive. Right-click it, hit delete volume, and poof. Only then does that space become available to see. And I really can't say this loudly enough. This method means destroying all the data on that partition you delete. There is no undo. There's no recycle bin. If you forget to back something up, it's just gone, forever. This is a very high-risk option. Now here's where the danger level goes from high to critical. What if the thing blocking you isn't just a data drive? A lot of the time, it's an essential system partition, like a recovery or an EFI partition. These things have the files your computer literally needs to boot up. Microsoft's own advice is to never, ever touch these. Deleting one by accident? Yeah, that can turn your PC into a very expensive paperweight. Okay, so if the Windows way involves playing digital Russian roulette with your files, there's gotta be a better way, right? Oh, you bet there is. And it just involves looking outside of the standard Windows toolbox. Let's circle back to our friends on Reddit for a second. This user just cuts right to the chase. The built-in Windows tool for this particular job kinda sucks. The real effective solution is to use specialized third-party software. Here's the absolute game-changing difference. Windows disk management can't move partitions. It can only create them and destroy them. But third-party tools, they can do the one thing you actually need. They can safely slide that blocking partition out of the way without deleting anything. And that's how they get the unallocated space right next to your C drive. And the best part is, these programs are built to make this whole process as simple and non-scary as possible. They usually have really nice, user-friendly interfaces with step-by-step wizards. They'll walk you through the whole thing and even show you a preview of what your disk will look like before you click apply. So, to put it simply, these tools do the delicate, heavy lifting for you. They can resize and move partitions around safely, even those critical system ones, which makes the whole operation way, way less risky. There are a bunch of great options out there, some free, some paid, like the ones you see here, all designed to do this one job really, really well. Okay, that was a lot to cover. We've talked about the problem, the risky fix, and the much safer fix. So let's boil this all down into a clear game plan you can use. So here's what you really need to remember. First, the Windows tool is basically only useful if your disk is already perfectly set up, which it probably isn't. Second, trying to force it to work by deleting partitions is just playing with fire. For almost every single person watching this, a good third-party partition manager is going to be the smarter, safer, and less stressful choice. And the golden rule, no matter what you do, back up your important files before you start. Seriously, just do it.
So the next time you see that grayed out extend volume button staring back at you, you'll know exactly what's going on. And more importantly, you'll know the safe way to fix it and finally reclaim your disk space. It's all about choosing the right tool for the job. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more Windows 11 tips and tricks.